Hello, Sandra here. And so lately, things have been tough. Things have not been going overly well. I mentioned I got a job in February, and I mentioned that I would be switching offices from my original office that I started in, and the new office is terrible. It is a negative, hostile environment. They anti-LGBT. They call trans people man, women, and laugh and think it's just the funniest thing in the world. And they have personally attacked me over my feet, because I have large feet, and my baseball teams. I'm a Nats fan. Washington Nationals all the way. I don't like the Orioles. In Maryland, that's like a death sentence. So they attacked me, not jokingly, like actually attacked me over that fact, and they attacked me because I like multiple baseball teams, because apparently you're only supposed to like one baseball team. Don't really get that, but anyway. I felt very unsafe because they were angry and kind of in my face about it. And how can I come out to people like that? If they're going to rip me apart because I like the Nats, what are they going to do when they find out that I'm interested in women, that I'm gender fluid? What are they going to do? I was very, very close to leaving because I just couldn't take that environment. But my boss happened to talk to me last week, and so I kind of got another promotion. I got one a couple weeks ago, and now I've got basically another one. I'm getting my own office, the original office I was in, and it's going to be my office. Literally no one else. It's mine. And I got a raise. And I'll be going to salary whenever they can afford it. And they want me around with them pretty much forever, is what they were saying. So definitely going to be staying there, and I'm going to be out of that hostile environment. But it's still a very, very stressful job. I'm a billing specialist now, so I deal with people's money. One small mistake can be disastrous. And that's a lot of pressure, and I am very hard on myself. I will beat myself up over something as simple as accidentally cutting a car off and getting honked at. All day I'll just obsess over it, because I just have this thing in my head of not good enough, that I'm never good enough, no matter what I do. And so to have a job like that I have now has been challenging, to say the least. And what has stressed me out even more than that, added to it, is the fact that I've been confused about my identity lately. Not confused about my gender. I am 110% gender fluid. There's no doubt about that. I am definitely a guy, and I'm definitely a girl. It's how to navigate the world like that, because one half of me feels so strongly about male pronouns, about the name Sander, and has major dysphoria, wants a beard, wants top surgery, and notices that there's something not there down below. And yet the other part of me wants female pronouns, wants the name Shelley, and is almost agitated about the idea of going on hormones or getting top surgery or changing my body in any way because I'm comfortable with it. So how can I be in social situations when I want two different pronouns, and I want different names, and I want to be seen two different ways, and I don't know how to come across? I don't know how to do that. So I thought about they and them pronouns, but I don't know, they just don't sit right with me, just personally. They just don't feel right. But I'm thinking about seeing a gender therapist. Great thing about Maryland is great healthcare and relatively democratic state, so there's a whole bunch of offices in the realm of being LGBT not only friendly but focused. So there's an office super close to where I'll be working that has gender therapists there. So I think I'll be going there to see if they can either help me figure out how to cope with being the way that I am and just kind of where I should go with it, or to help me really find in my heart which side of me is the one that I want to shine the most. Because I will always be both, but there's gonna be one that might be more important to me than the other, that I feel like more of the time. And I don't know which that is. I cringe sometimes when I hear female pronouns, but at the same time, I don't. You know, I'm Shelly, and I'm a lesbian, and I'm okay with the way that I am. And then sometimes I just hate what I see in the mirror and don't recognize myself. So that's hard. And not being able to acknowledge that, or be out at work, or just know that if I did come out that it would not go well, just agitates me even more. Between those two things, I'm going crazy. There are a few times that I've broken down at work. I've had to go outside and take a 15 and just let it out. It's been bad. It's been bad from time to time. But yeah, I haven't told anyone that I'm struggling with my gender, not even my regular therapist. I haven't talked about it. I just kind of held it inside, so at least now I'm talking about it. Trying to get it out of my system, I guess, but it's very interesting how I feel. It's like there's two separate things in my head that just I can't figure out. But that's the thing about life, is always figuring ourselves out. And in the end, I doubt we always, don't always figure ourselves out in the end anyway. As Thomas Harris said, we can only know so much and live, which is very, very true. We can only know so much. But anyway, it's going to be interesting. Hoping that changing scenes will be better, but at the same time, this promotion comes with way more responsibility, even more stress. But at least they hired an assistant for me, so I'll have someone else doing part of it, which is great. So I won't have too much stress on me there. And since I have my own office, I can be me, and I can use the men's room, and I can just breathe a little bit. So I'm looking forward to that. And I'll be calling a gender therapist relatively soon. Once I get my health insurance all figured out and all that good stuff. But anyways, I hope things are going well for you guys. And so thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you later.